Liverpool haven't got a game now until the 1st of April, where we will return to Premier League action against Manchester City in the first of 3 really tough must-win games. Whilst the club aren't in action, there is still a ton of Liverpool news that we need to share with you over this international break, and in today's video we provide you with some shock news with regards to a Liverpool first team player as we head into the break, discuss the Liverpool midfielder who is being targeted by 3 clubs, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Before we get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Former Liverpool midfielder and cult hero Lucas Leiva has announced his early retirement due to a heart condition. The 36-year-old was in tears as he held a press conference to confirm the news on Friday afternoon, having first been pulled from a pre-season training last December. It's a sad end to a career for Lucas, who's played 346 times for Liverpool between 2007 and 2017, having returned to his boyhood club Grêmio last summer. Sadly, testing in pre-season with the Brazilian club revealed that an abnormality was found in his heartbeat, described as an alteration of the cardiac rhythm. The player was instructed to stay away from high-performance physical activities for a period of 2 to 3 months. Now the sad news has been confirmed that he has been forced into early retirement. Lucas told reporters, "It's been a difficult period. I think this is the first time I've cried over this case. But I can only thank you. I'm ending where I'd like, not the way I'd like. I'm sure a new cycle will begin. I had a lot of hope that it could be reversed, but that is not the case. My health comes first." Writing on Instagram to review his career, Lucas said at the time at Liverpool, "In 2007, I moved to the giant Liverpool, which has been a part of my life for 10 years, and I'm very proud to say that today, Liverpool is my home. I'm proud to be an English citizen. Along with my family, I am a Scouser." Lucas retires from football having made 586 appearances for his 3 clubs, Grêmio, Liverpool and Lazio, plus 22 international appearances for Brazil. Southampton, Brighton and Leicester City are all interested in signing Liverpool midfielder Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain this summer, according to various reports. The 29-year-old's contract at Anfield expires at the end of the season, and he is already attracting interest from Premier League teams eager to sign him as a free agent. Oxlade-Chamberlain has struggled for game time at Liverpool this season, making just 12 appearances across all competitions, amid frustrations with a hamstring injury throughout the campaign. Prior to his time at Liverpool and Arsenal, Oxlade-Chamberlain made his professional debut for Southampton in 2010 after spending a decade in their youth academy, and he went on to register 20 goal contributions in 43 appearances for the club before leaving a season later. The Saints want to bring Oxlade-Chamberlain back to St Mary's this summer, but are aware that relegation this season would end their chances of landing him. Brighton are also preparing a contract offer for the former England international. Roberto De Zerbi wants to add more dynamic midfielders to his squad this summer and believes Oxlade-Chamberlain would strengthen the depth of his squad considerably. Former Liverpool boss Brendan Rodgers is also keen on signing Oxlade-Chamberlain this summer, but the Foxes, like Southampton, are still uncertain of their Premier League safety. When Oxlade-Chamberlain's 6-year spell at Liverpool comes to an end this summer, he will depart Anfield having won the Premier League, Champions League, EFL Cup, Club World Cup and the UEFA Super Cup with the Merseyside outfit. Darwin Nunes was withdrawn from duty with Uruguay at the request of Liverpool, who reported an injury days before he was due to fly out. Nunes was named in the 23-man Uruguay squad to play Japan and South Korea in friendlies later this month, and was set to take up a key role as the post-Luis Suarez era begins. However, it has emerged in some shock news that the striker would instead remain on Merseyside, having been replaced by Club America's Jonathan Rodriguez. The Uruguay FA confirmed this was due to an injury, with Liverpool then explaining that Nunes would stay at the AXA training centre to receive treatment. No further information was given, but native newspapers, El Observador and El País, have both reported that it was an ankle issue. Both publications described the problem as a cut to the ankle. El País report that the injury was sustained in the Champions League defeat to Real Madrid in the midweek, which would explain his early substitution. Nunes was brought off in the 57th minute at the Bernabeu, which led to fury from sections of the support, as the score was still 0-0 with Liverpool needing 3 goals. It remains to be seen how severe Nunes' injury is, though the Reds are not in action again until April 1st when they visit Manchester City. The likelihood is that it's only a cut to his ankle as reported. He'll be fit and ready to start against the title challengers next month. Jurgen Klopp will be desperate to include him, having described the run of 3 games in 9 days against Manchester City, Chelsea and Arsenal as a proper football week which could define the season. Speaking after the 1-0 loss to Real, Klopp claimed that Nunes was substituted because he was not at the absolute top level. He said Darwin looked like he was not on the absolute top level, and then we need to defend that side as well because conceding a goal is not helpful in that situation. Yeah, we can change there, that's why we did it, we wanted to mix it up a little bit, that's true. It transpires though that Nunes has instead required treatment for an issue that was serious enough to rule him out for Uruguay. 12 of Liverpool's players have been called up to play for their country's senior squads in the first international break since the World Cup. International friendlies as well as qualifiers for the European Championships and the African Cup of Nations fill the period as Liverpool players jet off around the globe to play for their nations. There were some notable absentees from various squad announcements though. Trent Alexander-Arnold didn't get an England call-up, while Alisson, Fabinho and Roberto Firmino were all left out of the Brazil squad. Why the goalkeeper was excluded is unclear, but given the Seleko have just one friendly against Morocco to contend with, it's likely the decision was made to give Liverpool shot stopper a break to allow the interim coach, Romano Menendez, to look at others. So who's in then? Virgil van Dijk and Cody Gakpo are both in the Netherlands squad after impressing at the World Cup, and will come up against Konate as the Dutch take on France in a Euro 2024 qualifier. Liverpool's 2 left-backs will both be expected to win their opening matches, with Andy Robertson captaining Scotland against Cyprus and Kostas Tsimikas representing Greece against Gibraltar. The former then has a tougher second game against Spain. Elsewhere in Europe, Kelleher will be representing the Republic of Ireland, and Liverpool loanee Connor Bradley could feature for Northern Ireland, having made his international debut in 2021 at the age of 17. Diego Jota has also been called up for Portugal. They've got 2 relatively easy games against Liechtenstein and Luxembourg. Meanwhile, over in Africa, Naby Keita and Mo Salah both face back-to-back fixtures against Ethiopia and Malawi, respectively. Ben Doak, Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott are also set to be involved with their countries, but at under 21 level. Despite only turning 17 in November, Doak has already been called up for Scotland's under-21s and started their last fixture against Iceland. The hope is he will have recovered from his nasty head knock. Former Liverpool player Joe Cole claimed Elliott should be in England's first team squad this month with Jordan Henderson, but he's instead staying in a strong under-21 squad that also contains Liverpool teammate Jones as well as Arsenal's Emmanuel Smith-Rowe. Jones' inclusion is notable as the 22-year-old has only played 55 minutes since the turn of the year. Despite being over the age of 21, the midfielder is still eligible for the 2023 European Championship campaign and finals because he was born on or after January 1st, 2000. Liverpool fans, what do you make of the injury news to Darwin Nunes? And where do you feel Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain will go next? Let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. Please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.